Plaintiff Erica McCoy dated the defendant, and they have 3 sons. And she claims he has 12 other children whom he doesn't take care of. Erica claims the defendant was physically abusive and assaulted her when she was pregnant. So she's suing him for emotional distress and pain and suffering. Defendant Demetrius Sims admits that his relationship with Erica was toxic, but insists he never assaulted her. Demetrius also insists that he takes good care of his children and even raised Erica's daughter from a previous relationship as his own.
All rise. This court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Greg Mathis presiding. You may now be seated.
Start with you.
I met Demetrius in 2005. We dated up until the middle of 2011. During that time, we had 3 boys. Demetrius also have 12 other kids that he don't take care of besides mine. During the
Did you know that when you started?
No, they just started gradually coming in. People saying this is his child.
How many did you know he had when you started having children with him?
2, a girl and a boy.
And it appeared he could afford more?
No, sir, it didn't.
So why did you have children with him if it appeared that he couldn't afford more?
I'm not sure. I was crazy at the time and, naive.
Right. How long ago was that?
In 2005.
That's the last child?
My last baby was born 2011.
How have you come to your senses? What has happened? I'm just
I
curious.
started dating a real guy.
Okay.
I got away from Demetrius.
Right.
I started just doing better, got a job, trying to do stuff on my own
Good.
and stuff
All
like
right,
that.
so you did come to your senses with the help of someone who you felt was a real man.
Yes.
Who could take care of his children.
Yes, sir.
All right. During this time you all were together, what was it like?
It was rough. It was rough. Demetrius, when I was 6 months pregnant at one time, Demetrius kneed me in my mouth. We was at home. He wanted to have sex, but I didn't. I was pregnant. I was frustrated. So I didn't want to have sex. So he kneed me in my mouth. After he did that, I called the police. He left. The police came out. They took pictures. I had a laceration on my mouth right here, and it's still here on my chin because I have keloid skin. And the officer took pictures of it. I went to the hospital or whatever. And he also took a warrant out on Demetrius.
And what happened with that case ultimately?
He went to jail.
No, I didn't,
Okay.
Your Honor.
What else you want to tell me?
Also in 2009, I wanted to get away from Demetrius. I tried to leave. He felt like it was somebody else, but it wasn't. It was just time to go because I have other kids besides Demetrius' kids. And my kids, really, their dad was never like that, and so it was just too much. So,
You have any reports with you today?
yes, sir. I have the
Indicate
warrant.
any of these assaults and any of the things you're referring to in the warrant you say you have?
The police stated in the report that he took a warrant out. This 2009,
Okay.
9, 10, and 14.
Do you know of any man he's ever beaten?
No, only women. Only women. And I also have Demetrius' background from, only thing he go to jail for is domestic violence, was not taking care of his
Beating women?
kids.
He went to jail?
Yes,
Did they
sir.
know he was a woman beater?
I'm not sure,
Huh?
but I'm not sure if they knew him.
Oh, okay. Let the jailers know that he's a woman beater. See how that work out for him. All right. Sir, you want to talk about these assaults that she has provided me evidence of?
Actually, Your Honor, I never assaulted her. All this I was talking about, she was pregnant and I jumped on her because she didn't want to have sex. Those are lies.
Okay. I'm looking at convictions for assault, for battery. 3 of them, but you say you didn't.
Nah.
Go ahead. What do you want to tell me about the relationship?
Well, actually, the relationship, it was kind of toxic. It was like she always saying, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. When I don't come home, you with this girl? And I be at my cousin's house. And she talking about I never took care of my kids. I always took care of my kids. She know that. I even took care of her daughter and it wasn't even mine. I raised her daughter like it was my own for 9 years.
Okay.
She ain't gonna bring that up.
Sir, we're not going into
Okay, I'm
this
sorry.
take care of my kids
But,
stuff with these
yeah, it
15
was like
kids.
the accusation-
I'm not going to even challenge you on that. I'm not going to even play no games with that.
All right.
All I'm going to do is recommend this to child support services in your state. I believe there might be a danger to some of these 15 kids because of your record of domestic
15
violence.
kids.
And then they'll look into the child support issue. All right, what else
Sir, he
before we
did
get to the
mention
pain and
about
suffering?
taking care of his kids. Mite do not. Demetrius do
Ma'am,
not.
please. Let's not go into that.
You said pain and suffering?
Yes, let's talk about that. What
The
you're
black
suing him
eyes,
for
the
today.
busted lips.
All this taking care of his kids. I'm going to let him address the next judge on that.
He can't be put on child support because he...
Ma'am, if he's not paying it, they'll lock him up. This is not what we're here for. I'm going to let another judge take care of that. Believe me, I'm not going to let this go by without making some type of inquiry. So let's leave it alone. This time you all were together, what was it like?
It was rough. It was rough. Demetrius, when I was 6 months pregnant at one time, Demetrius kneed me in my mouth. We was at home. He wanted to have sex, but I didn't. I was pregnant. I was frustrated. So he kneed me in my mouth.
Plaintiff Erica McCoy has 3 children with the defendant, and she claims he assaulted her numerous times, including when she was pregnant.
The pain and suffering, you're suing for the assault?
Yes.
All right, and you say you didn't do it?
I didn't do it.
All right, and I have evidence that you did. Judgment for the plaintiff, $5,000. Have a good day.
She lying.
You know I ain't lying.
She lying.
You know I ain't lying. You ain't take care of them children. I beg you for $70 a month for 3 kids.
You don't ask me for
You don't
nothing.
give
You lying.
nothing.
Peanut used to stay with me. What you do? You came and got
He go
it.
text message
You always
from your
screaming. You
girlfriend.
always screaming. Peanut this, peanut that, but you don't never
Text
scream the
message from
other
your
kid.
girlfriend. Mite got a cold heart. He don't deserve to be with them kids, correct? Correct? Would you like to see it?
Yeah.
Correct? Would you like to see it? Aren't you Brianna Terrell? Thank you. I want you to pass it on to Demetrius Sims because I sure want him to see it. I surely would like for him to see it. He gonna be
wanna see
saying
it, 'cause
because
I
you know
know
it's
that.
true.
And
You
I
know
know
it's
that's
true,
true.
but you're with her.
But that's why you mad, because I'm with her. That's why you
I have
didn't
a
even try
ring,
to fight
baby.
the girl.
I'm good.
You're not married.
Be blessed.
You're not married.
Be blessed.